and Lindbergh in Sunset Hills. Our friend Jimmy Christo is running the place. 314-394-3366, or you can visit them on their website at twistedtreesteakhouse.com. Good morning, Kat Neville.
Good morning. How are you?
We're great. How are you?
I'm terrific.
Let's get right to it. What do you got for us?
I have one place that you're going to love.
Yes.
And one place that you would love, but they have a new offering that you're not going to be able to enjoy. So which one do you want first?
Let's go with the offering I can't enjoy, but I want to be invited to it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So there is a brand new deli in the Loop. It's called $8 Deli. It's at 6600 Del Mar, and it's in the old Smoothie King location. It is so cute. It's like bright yellow and bright green, and they specialize in these monster sandwiches. So the owner, Roger Morgan, he had a number of different jobs, and one of them was driving an Uber car, and he was doing a bunch of research on opening a deli, kind of driving up and down in the Loop and all this kind of stuff. And he's like, you just can't get a really good sandwich. He wanted to bring the world awesome sandwiches. And so these are massive. The Big Bubba actually comes in a bag with a fork.
Yes. God love Roger Morgan.
Yes, so that you can eat all of the stuff that inevitably is going to fall out of the bread. And the bread, by the way, is his own recipe, and it's baked by Fazio's on the Hill. So all the names, it's pretty classic stuff. There's the Titanic turkey. Here's the beef. There's the humongous ham. And that's a wrap, which is a big wrap if you don't want as much bread. Chips, of course, all this kind of stuff. And it seats like 47. And it has a covered patio, so when the weather's nice. But, I have to agree with them. It's tough to find just a really straight up great sandwich spot where you can, go in, get a classic sandwich, and run. And I think that it's a really fun addition to the Loop.
$8 Deli, the Big Bubba sandwich.
That has McGraw's name all over it.
Thank you. I'm a classy guy, the Big Bubba. You betcha. Is it 666 Delmar? What'd you say?
6600.
6600. That's better. All right.
Kelly got nervous there for a second.
6600 Delmar, the $8 Deli, the Bubba sandwich, and Roger Morgan. By the way, quick programming, quick news note. The boil advisory in St. Louis County has been lifted after quality tests show the water is safe. So the boil advisory in a large part of St. Louis County has been lifted. Go back to using your water. All right, Kat Neville. $8 Deli. What's number 2?
Speaking of boiling.
Yes.
So Woodsmoke Barbecue and Windowsills Pies, which is in Ellisville, kind of out in your neck of the woods a little bit.
Kind of, but no, not even close.
Because Ellisville,
it's not even close.
Really.
First of all, there's not a road.
City folks don't know that
Just
area.
because the two towns end in Ville doesn't mean they're close.
It's kind of like, I went to high school in Illinois, and so many people would say, oh, so you went to high school in O'Fallon. Is that anywhere near Edwardsville? I'm like, no, it's like almost an hour away.
You went to school in Illinois? That's so close to Florida.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
No,
Forgive me.
No. Ellisville is sort of down Manchester.
Okay.
Right? And there's not a road that goes from Manchester to St. Charles.
Oh, well, you should just get a
helicopter. You have to go back to, exactly. Way to do
good.
it.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so anyway, Woodsmoke Barbecue, Windowsills Pies, 1326 Clarkson Clayton Center. And they're known for their really fantastic classic barbecue. They sell barbecue by the pound. They have from-scratch desserts, which is why they have the and Windowsills Pies. So really just classic Americana barbecue. But they have introduced these carry-out seafood boils.
I love this idea.
What a great
Isn't it fun?
idea.
Yes.
They were inspired clearly by kind of like the coasts where, especially on the East Coast, where you can go and get, and I know that McGraw is from the East Coast.
Yes.
And so you can choose what you want in the boil. They need some time to put it together. So you can't just walk in, pick it up, and you have to kind of like order it. But you can include shrimp, crab, clams, mussels, whole lobster. They have their own broth that they include, a house-made sausage that is smoked. They include a French baguette, melted butter, corn on the cob, potatoes, and then it comes with instructions. You just It's all printed on the steamer pot, so it all comes in one big thing together.
Right.
And you pop it on the stove and you steam it for 20 minutes. And then they also include like wax paper and wooden mallets so that you can just dump it out on your table and go to town, just busting up all the shells.
great.
Have you ever been to a
Party
Have you ever
or-
been to a steamer party?
I
Whatever you call
have.
it?
I mean, it's been a while, but yes, I have a long time ago. And it's so much fun,
Yeah.
especially, I mean, it's going to be 100 degrees today. We're heading into late summer. Just imagine getting a whole bunch of cold beer.
Right.
You know,
Just kind
doing
of a
this
good way of
steamer
saying
on
goodbye
like
to
a.
Well,
summer.
talk about tailgating, right? 20 minutes in the pot, and all of a sudden, come one, come
a good
all.
idea.
And it's a great deal. And
And you pick up some barbecue while you're there too.
Right.
and as you love, food is all about gathering and friends and
That's
everything
right.
else. We had a mini seafood boil when we were back in Cape Cod this summer with the family, and it was a blast
Yeah, it's
because
so
people are like,
fun.
I've never tried lobster. I've never try this. Try this. So we were all picking and eating and
Yep.
everything else.
Right.
It was
And it's
really,
interactive.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like where you just get your food on your plate. You know, you get in there, you get messy, and it's a lot of fun. I am so thrilled that they introduced this. It's really creative, and it almost is
is.
that riff on the kind of like the prepared meals that you can get
Right.
from restaurants. But this is like taking it to entirely a new level.
There was a This Old House special where they did a seafood boil on the sea on the beach.
On the beach.
Oh,
Where they
awesome.
dug the sand out,
Yeah.
put
Yeah.
the hot
That's like
coals
the
in,
real way.
That's
put
the
all
real
it, yeah,
deal.
and then covered it, and then came back at the end of the day, and then had the whole town come.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be considered a bake?
Okay, it was a bake.
Oh.
It was a bake.
But this is so much easier.
Oh,
You just
Rather than digging a
everything's
hole
there.
in the sand
Yeah.
and waiting hours and hours.
Exactly.
Well, it's
You
a-
know.
Well, you know Ellisville's right next to the beach. Right? See how we came full circle?
Yes.
All right. The place is called Woodsmoke BBQ and Windowsill Pies. What a great name for a place.
I know,
It
it's so
is.
fun.
And the address is, I wrote it down, 1325 Clarkson.
26.
1326 Clarkson Clayton Center.
There you go.
In Ellisville.
All right. And one more time, it is Woodsmoke BBQ and Windowsill Pies.
Yes.
What's going on with Feast Magazine?
Oh,
What
this
isn't?
weekend, right? This weekend is Lou Fest, and we are sponsoring the Nosh Pit, and it's the biggest Nosh Pit yet, and it's really just a lineup of an incredible array of St. Louis food. So check out the Lou Fest website. That's this weekend, and then coming up next week, we have our last Taste and See, and I have it on True Authority that you guys are invited. So
Where is this?
it's our
at the
partnership with the Nine
Grand
Network.
Center.
Yes.
Oh, so the Nine Network is actually extending a
my
I
God.
actually
invitation to me?
have tickets for you.
Oh.
I actually have physical tickets for you that are they're attached to a box of our Cloud9 beer.
Oh. You
So-
know what?
So-
We've got to go.
So Channel 9 is inviting me.
Yes, personally inviting you.
That's a first time for everything. Hold
And
on a
when is
second.
this?
It is
is like
Friday the
Haley's
16th.
Comet coming back too? Holy
boy.
mackerel.
It's Friday the 16th of
Yes.
September, and it's our Go Fish. So it's going to be Peacemaker, Farmhouse, Katie's Pizza and Pasta, Drunken Fish.
Oh, my face.
Sounds
I
like
know.
fun.
We're going to have like 3 wineries, Second Shift Brewing.
Okay.
All right.
It's going to be good.
Feastmagazine.com.
Yeah.
We can talk more about that next week.
Yes.
Feastmagazine.com. Thanks, Chad. Elegant readers, ladies and gentlemen. I'm reading this guy.